professionals and head to confessional. And once I'm in the booth, I feel real congressional. Welcome to the episode. Please like and subscribe. Don't drink and drive when you can smoke and fly. Soaring so high into the night sky, reaching for the stars, but they landed on a moon pie.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And then, because I started realizing, like, trig and all these other things, that's just calculus. That was just to fuck your brain up. That wasn't there to really teach you anything.
And look how they're teaching these kids now. Look at this shit. Like, I be trying to do my daughter's homework. Oh, my God.
Oh, where they do, like, it's 4 boxes, and you got to X out 2 boxes, and you're like,
what the?
And then what does that leave you with? Oh, that's 8 on the square, so it's like, you're like, what?
It's like, how are these parents supposed to be?
Well, it's
to
not
help their kids with their homework.
Well, I think what it came down to is what I'm starting to realize, because I'm seeing some of it too, just from other people's perspectives, and I don't have kids in school anymore, but I seen some stuff, and I started thinking, what if it's actually they're not making them memorize it anymore?
Right.
That's what they're doing. See, when we were growing up, it was all memorization. So that's why you had to go, 3 minus 2 is 1, but you had to do it in your head because it was memorization.
Right.
I think what they're trying to do with kids now is they're not making them memorize it. They're giving them a method.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah.
So you don't have to think anymore. You have a method to work out that will get you to your answer.
Yeah.
And so you got to almost think like, what is that? Why are they changing that? Because memorization to me worked. It still works. You know what I mean? So why wouldn't we just stick with memorization?
Because the great reset is coming.
There it is.
Bomb droppers.
Yeah.
And it's coming faster than you know it.
Right.
Faster than you know it, folks.
So do you think it's kind of a dumbing down even more on purpose to re-educate later?
That, and I think it's more of also but also the misconnection with kids with their parents, right?
Right.
If I got to sit down and help my daughter with her homework.
That confuses me, right?
Right now, I'm no longer the authority figure.
Very true.
You know what I mean?
And that you're right, because then you're right. That kind of takes your power away per se, because you go, oh, maybe Daddy doesn't know everything he thinks he knows. It puts that wrench in the game. I hear you.
It does.
I hear you. That makes sense. That's
definitely.
That's one of those things where you go,
Exactly.
Yeah, I feel that.
Exactly. It's crazy. And it's sad. It really is.
So now they got to learn their way.
Right.
They got to do it their way.
Well, yeah.
The way they was taught.
Because they have to show their work. Remember showing your work? But now their work is like what I was saying. Draw 4 squares and X out and it's like, what? Like you're drawing a whole nother problem.
Right.
When you could just memorize it. Like that's what I'm thinking, because I'm just trying to be logic in me and where I came from.
Right.
But now, as we talk about it more and we understand it more, we see that is there agenda? Is there something going on? What's happening here, Because why would you change that?
Exactly.
Why create a second problem?
Right. Right.
I mean, that's all I'm saying.
No, you're right. Did you ever see that ad that the World Health Organization released long ago? About 2030.
The WHO, right?
Right.
That would be, about 2030?
Yeah, about how by 2030, they're going to make it to where there's one religion, one world currency.
Right, one world government and all that, right? Which is kind of where it's heading in a way, right? You can feel it.
Yeah.
That's why, it's almost like that's why everybody's warring right now. It's like, whose God's going to win?
Right.
That's kind of where we're at right now.
What side you on? I know who I'm rocking with.
Right.
Do you know who you're rocking with?
I know what side I'm on. For
and
real.
that's one of the things they talk about in the ad is about how, like simple things like steak. Like you will only be able to eat it when we say eat it. How everybody's going to get their stuff from going back to the drones thing.
Right.
How everybody's going to get all their stuff.
Yeah, just stay home. We got you.
Yeah.
Automated cars. Yeah, you don't got to go nowhere. Services. That's all. That's right.
Right.
It's all about services, and that's kind of how I looked at the game when it changed, with the DoorDash and the Ubers and stuff years ago. Was I looked at it, I go, man, I go, the rich have always had this. What they did was they just gave us access to it.
Right.
That's all they did.
Hey, I feel like This make you lazy though, man.
True. That's the
that's the-
point.
that's the
They
point
don't
of
want
it.
you to think for yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the point.
Get you lazy,
Yeah. That's what
broke
the
at the same
pandemic.
time
The pandemic was to
because
was to
the
introduce
deals, what? They extra.
Right.
You gotta pay extra
Right.
for the service,
Tips and services
and the
and
food.
da-da-da.
You know what I'm saying? Like, instead of you just going to
Well-
the store and order
Right.
or make your own.
The farther you disconnect yourself, the
Yeah.
more middlemen can get in there.
Right. Yeah.
Stop being lazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that was because we had busy lives. Know what I mean? We were going to work, we're picking up kids, we're going to recitals, we're going to baseball games. And you know what I mean? Now my groceries are delivered when I get home. They'll be there on the porch. And I can just run in and grab them real quick. You know, I can set it up, you know, or whatever. You see what I'm saying? So like some people, it helped their lives a little better in ways. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I know what you're saying.
I
There
see
are
what it's
some
doing.
people who are just using it to be lazy.
Right.
They're not using it to better, you know, for their betterment per se, because you can use it in good ways and you can use it in bad ways.
Right.
You know, definitely. I think that's a possibility.
And I think the more we accept,
Because
the
I
more
abused
they
it for
put
a
out.
while.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I definitely abused it for a while. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, thinking about it this way, like there's only one source. Eventually, there's going to only be one source where you're getting the food from. You're not going to have
Right.
people
There
who
pretty
are-
much is now.
right. But see,
Because I only go to
Yeah.
Food Lion and Giant.
Right. And
so
the-
I'm pretty much just getting
and
it
see-
from one place
right,
anyways.
Right. And it's crazy because they've already programmed our generation like that, right? But if you really think about it, you see all the stuff. Bill Gates has bought up the majority of farmlands in the USA.
I've heard of that. Yep.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Same
correct.
dude who went to the CIA, FBI, had a meeting about the.
He
about a
hangs out with the WHO
virus.
too.
Oh yeah. He's part of the problem.
Yep.
But like, if I can get you to go to Food Lion Giant, and eventually I can get you to just order your stuff,
Right.
who knows where your stuff's coming from? What
You
it's
really
being
don't care at
sprayed
that point.
with.
You're disconnected from it even more. Yeah.
Who knows if the strawberries are real?
Right.
You know what I mean?
Correct. You're not asking.
Right.
Yeah. They're just $2.99 a pound.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I mean? You're not, and that's what I be telling people, because that's what I say. I go, nobody's asking these questions. Because here's the thing: if we go into the grocery store and we have to actually look at ingredients, then we're not in a grocery store.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like that's what I'm starting to feel. Like
Yeah.
that's the crazy. Why should I have to look at ingredients? It should be what it is.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
and if it's not what it is, you know what I mean? Then why the fuck do we have this? You know,
There
and
should
so-
be nothing added to this that
Right.
shouldn't be added. Right.
right. It's like, you know, and it's
Right.
but that's where I think that's where we let them off the hook, is because they were like, well, how is it going to sit on the shelf for 2 weeks while it gets to you?
Right.
We got to put preservatives in it. But then it's like, but then they push that a little more, and we got to put a little of this, and we got to put a little of that. Next thing you know, red 40's in that motherfucker.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. Which is known to cause cancer.
Right. For flavoring and coloring and da-da-da and but
Yeah.
you're just like, because no one's asking the fucking questions.
Right.
We stopped asking because we believed that they were here for the betterment of us.
Of us. Right.
You know, that's the true part of it. We were just like, yeah, Nabisco's looking out for me. They're not going to sell me some bullshit crackers.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
That's just how we were programmed. But as we've gotten older, we've realized, fuck, if I'm looking at all the ingredients all the goddamn time, what the fuck am I eating?
Exactly.
Bomb droppers.
Yeah. No, you're right. They're right.
Yep.
You see that shit over in the, I don't know if you've seen this too, over in the UK. They've already started where they can grow their own meat off of skin cells.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I've seen that, yeah.
Crazy.
Man.
Yeah.
But that's pretty much cloning at that point.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's just
That's
cloning.
exactly what it sounds like.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's
like I
just
could take-
rapid cloning, because
Right.
they can probably just fucking 3D print that bitch real quick out of chemical,
Right.
like
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
saying, cells
Yep.
and everything. They'll do
Then
that
bang,
as
you got
cells,
dinner
and it
right
becomes
there.
a fucking steak. They already have that. They already have that.
And it tastes just like a cow steak
Yep.
too. You never know the difference.
It's got fats and proteins in it, and it just fucking 3D prints that bitch and looks exactly like a fucking steak.
That's
it's ridiculous.
crazy.
Yes.
Motherfucker man here eating 3D
yeah. And
CD.
We don't know how much we're
steaks.
doing that now.
oh yeah,
Right.
yeah.
We don't know how much of that is already in there. Because who do you think they
Bioengineered
tested
shit,
this
right?
shit on?
Yeah, isn't that bioengineered shit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the
Right.
bioengineered shit, right?
Yeah.
And
That's crazy. I used to eat some peanuts. not knowing that it
were
was
bioengineered?
Yeah, I had to read the back. Like, damn.
It's crazy.
And I used to smash them bitches.
Right.
I see why.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Even like
They probably
like
put,
this sunflower
they put something in it to fucking probably make it addicting. You know what I
Exactly.
mean? That you don't even know about.
You don't eat, yeah.
Yeah.
Make you crave it.
Well,
Coca-Cola.
I heard a lot of it too. That what they put on stuff that we don't realize is they put adrenochrome on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because, I mean,
It's just adrenochrome basically in a powder form or in a salt form or in different
Absolutely.
forms. And so then, of course, it's going to taste good to us. That's the whole point of it. The thing is as humans, though, we're not supposed to be ingesting that shit.
Exactly.
See what I'm saying?
We're not supposed to be
We're
eating
not
for
supposed
taste.
to be eating like that.
Yeah.
We're supposed to be
So,
eating for
right.
nutritious.
Correct.
And we're not supposed to be cannibals. The Bible tells you, any scripture tells you, you do not
See?
eat.
That's
your
where I
own.
was going.
Yeah,
He
so-
knows up.
You don't even know you're sinning. You know what I
Yes.
mean? You don't
And
even know
that's-
you're.
And that's the thing. That's why it's not held against
No.
us. It's not held against us because we didn't know.
No, it's
Yeah.
cool what you put in your mouth.
Yeah.
It's what comes out your mouth.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because what goes in, it's
You're-
going
right. What you ingest.
right. It's
has
going
to
to break
come out.
down.
Mhm.
It's going to break down and come out.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He know what he was doing, man.
Yeah,
Right.
well, we're designed. I mean, I'm a true believer that we weren't designed to eat meat at all. You know what I mean?
Correct.
Like, I don't think
In the final stages, yeah.
because if you look at it, right, and look in the jungle, right, look out in wilderness. What is the closest thing to a human being that has 5 fingers?
An ape.
An ape, right?
And they're
Big,
vegetarians.
swole motherfucker, swole
Yeah.
as shit, does not eat
get
meat,
you.
right? And doesn't
get
murder
you.
its own kind unless its kids are being threatened or its wife is being
I
threatened.
get you.
Right? Picks from the fruits and the trees. That's why we have 5. That's why we have a thumb. The only thing in the wild that eats meat is something that walks on all fours. Why? Because their digestive system is a lot longer than ours to digest that.
Right.
Right?
What?
And if you think about how can an ape be so swole and only eat nuts, fruits, and berries?
Right.
I mean,
That's what we're supposed
That's
to be
all
eating
the
anyway.
protein
You know what I
and
mean?
stuff, yeah.
Just like a deer. You know what I mean? A deer.
Right.
So they eat grass and shit.
Right. Right.
You know what I'm saying?
and the crazy part is they throw little hints at you. They and 'cause
Gotta
that's
eat
the-
natural.
That's the thing, right? So, like, if I can make you become a cannibal without you knowing you're a cannibal, but I throw signs in you,
Right.
Like we were talking about on the first podcast. I'm no longer guilty. This is you. You are committing one of the 10 commandments.
Right.
You were the one being cast to hell. And, you know, right along with me. But I get away from it a little
Whoa,
bit.
don't cast that on me.
karma.
No, I'm just saying.
That's
in general,
the-
just speaking in
I know.
generalization.
He's like,
Right.
whoa.
He's like,
Whoa.
whoa. Dodge that shit.
Yeah.
Get that off
right.
me. No, sir.
Remember when we were kids or teenagers and we walked through Walmart and they had that big wall of all these missing children? You're like, where the fuck are all these missing kids going from?
Right.
Right?
Right.
But also look at it, there's not enough cows in this world to feed the population that we have.
We've
now,
definitely talked about this.
right?
Yep.
And you
We've
go to
said this before
Walmart,
on
them
the
walls
podcast.
ain't like that no more. I mean,
You can go because we've
And
said
that's
this.
why
We've said you
I
can
don't eat
go.
no more fast food no more.
Yeah, that you can go anywhere in the United States and get a burger at any time of the day.
yeah, it's crazy.
And you're like, there's always burgers available?
Right. Right.
Always? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Right.
you never run out?
Exactly.
Like,
You know?
they'll run out of chicken sometimes.
Right.
Right.
They'll run out of, you know what I mean?
Run
But
out
you
of
can
chicken.
always, I don't think I've ever seen a place run out of burgers.
Right. No.
You know, so like, you're like, what the fuck? So you're right. That's what we've talked about this before.
I never heard that.
So yeah, right. And so you're like,
Oh, no more number 10. Sorry.
yeah, right. So you have
What?
to,
How you out of meat back then?
because I think on the 100th we had like a brief talk about this real quick about, you know, like, because somebody was like, well, where would it all go? Like, where they couldn't get rid of all of it, and that's why I was like, it's in the food and it's in, you know what I mean? And I go, and it's going off planet. It's going off planet too.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah,
It's doing all this shit. Like, I go, this is a galactic thing. This is not just an Earth thing. You know what I mean? Like, this is a galactic operation. We're just one hub in a galactic, in a what do you call it? The universe. You know,
Right.
we're just one hub. This is happening, but it's only happening in our galaxy right now, or whatever.
Right.
Something like that. I don't know if I mixed that up, but it's something like that where this is all happening within our, known world per se.
Right.
And so it's happening in all these places, and it's all a galactic sting operation right now. Like, this is what we're going through. We're dealing with it. We're seeing it. We're bringing it out to the world. We're disclosing it. or letting you know that this shit was happening.
Yeah.
You know, so yeah.
So in your mind, in your belief, and I'm not saying you're wrong or I'm right, do you believe that you can go to another planet, or that civilization from Earth can go to another planet?
We will eventually be able to, yes.
So my belief is that, like I told you before, like I think we are the center of all that exists, right? Think of a snow globe, right? The firmament.
Yep.
I don't believe that we can go to these other planets. In fact, I'm a firm believer that there is other planets out there, but I think that they are more conscious beings, right?
That's, I'm sure that.
Which is why we name them after Roman gods and goddesses or different mythologies, right?
Yeah, they're all gods of their own. I mean, Earth in itself is a god too,
right?
So yeah.
And these entities, I think, they fell from the heavens and they physically embody themselves, right? Is my sense of it. But I'm also a firm believer, like we are the center of exists, that these extra dimensional beings, I should say, right? Or what we would call an extraterrestrial.
Right.
I don't necessarily think it comes from outside in space. I think a lot of these motherfucking beings come from here.
Yeah.
They've been here.
Yeah. And we've
you know what I mean?
And we've talked about that too, that this where we're at, this Earth that we're on is actually bigger than what we know.
Yep.
And so, yeah.
Outer is not up. Outer is like
Out.
Yeah. Right.
Out away from us.
You know what I'm saying? So like
we're entrapped right now.
yeah. So
In that snow globe. Yeah.
Right.
outer space. You know what I mean? So I think they got there's other things out there,
Yeah.
other planets.
Yeah.
and-
Because right now, because they say that we did have a true firmament, which was like a glass almost, right? They said they had that, but they said in 2017 that was broke through, and they put one back up, but it's energetic now. So what that means is that only good can come in, and the bad can't leave.
Okay.
This is the final fight. You know what I mean? Like we've trapped them here now. And you know what I mean? Because before they had portals and they could come and go and stuff like that. That's why they were off trafficking people off world and all that stuff. You know what I mean? Because they weren't doing that in normal channels. You know what I mean? They couldn't do that. They had to have back channels, these back stargates that nobody knew about. You know what I mean? Shit like that. And so we stopped all that. You know what I mean? We put angels at all those gates. We found their gates, put angels at them, and now you can't come through here no more. You know, it's guarded. So that, you know what I mean? So I've heard all this where this information has been in the collective for a little while of what I've just said. You know, it's energetic now, and so now we could, if you have the right frequency, you can definitely go out. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So yeah. Travel has kind of like reemerged.
Yeah, that's an interesting way to look at it. Yeah,
and that may be why New Jersey drones are out, right?
I know. Yeah. You gotta update me on this because I'm
telling you.
Hit them up. Let them know let them know about these drones.
Because I've heard
the
people keep talking about
drones.
drones. I just ain't looked into it.
Listen, I ain't. Nah, see, I'm not gonna. Nah, no, I'm not.
You ain't going there?
Nah.
Just give them the base. Just give them the base. You think it's? Do you think it's?
I don't.
Do you think it's harmful?
Do I think it's harmful? No.
Or could be harmful?
No.
Okay.
No. Because if they was harmful, I think they would have
already engaged
did it
right?
already.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
True. Right. Yeah.
I think
because if they were hostile at all, or if they truly didn't know what they were, they would have shot them out the fucking sky already. So we know that as a fact. That's a military fact.
Right.
There's no way they're going to let that much stuff happen and go, we don't know what's going on. You know what I mean? So that's bullshit.
Right.
For them to even say that. You know what I mean?
Well, if you think about it, like in your belief, like if you believe that there are other planets out there with other civilizations, and they came here, but we can't go there, they're far more advanced than us. So if you look at it.
There are galactic brothers and sisters. Yeah.
So if you look at it from like a human to an ant perspective,
right?
You're not gonna go kill an ant. You just don't even pay attention to it.
Right.
But that's when vibrations.
Yeah.
So what's going, are these like drones? Are these like little drones that people are seeing? Or
they're
like
seeing orbs. They're seeing drones. They're seeing planes that look like not planes, and they're
like
seeing
UFOs.
Yeah, and they're seeing some of them are UFOs, and some of
Okay.
them are. They've had some that look like they were like a spinning wheel in them, and
Like a
people,
sphere kind of
people were
thing,
saying
yeah.
it was like some Ezekiel type shit. You see what I'm saying? They've seen some stuff
okay.
like that.
Like a
They've got
cherubim.
films of that.
Yeah.
and it looks like there's like almost like a box kind of shape, and then there's like a wheel spinning in it, and you're like, what the fuck is that? So like
shit.
they've said some Ezekiel shit. So some people think they're angels, biblical style angels that may be flowing around.
Right. Yeah.
Definitely orbs, and if they're orbs, what they could be is they're actually spirits flying, like people flying, and it's their spirit we're seeing. We're seeing their orb flying. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Per se. So some people are saying that. It's like there's a bunch of different stuff going out there.
Yeah.
But they're saying it's happening, and this is all over the world. True. This is
Look
all
like
over
he
the
want to
world.
say something.
Nah,
This
I'm
is
chilling,
holding
bro.
back?
I'm not.
What you holding back?
I ain't holding back nothing.
Because this is not even just in New Jersey, though. It's all over the
Yeah,
world.
it's
It's
all
happening
over.
in
I ain't holding
Germany.
back
It's
now.
happening in the UK. It's happening. You know what I mean? So it's happening in a lot of places. So it's not just. So I mean, you can just say it, man. They're here, right?
Hey,
Is that what you don't want to say? They're
listen,
here.
they here, folks.
Yeah.
Only thing I can tell you,
In a good
man,
way, though. In a good way. Yeah.
That's why you asked me, are they harmful? I don't think they harmful. No,
No.
but I feel like
There are galactic brothers
When
and
they-
sisters, man. They're trying to reconnect with
they
us, but
step out. You know what I mean? People gonna react crazy. Like,
they're doing it slowly. So they're just showing themselves now.
you know what I'm
But
saying?
they've been showing themselves for
Forever.
thousands of years.
Right.
Yeah.
They've
You
always
just think
been
that
showing
they're doing
themselves.
it now more,
It's more force, yeah. It's ramping it up.
But what is this? I mean, I remember hearing 10 years ago about how there is going to be a time where stuff like this happens, right? Around this time period. But it's
Blue beam.
our own government playing a trick
Right.
on us
No.
with their own technology to make us think
There still probably
that
is
a
some of that.
savior is coming.
Right.
Right?
Well, that's the biblical narrative. If you're following that biblical narrative, yes.
Yeah.
By pushing that to the masses, because that's where most people are programmed, per se.
Right.
Yes, that was the idea, was to create something that would look like a resurrection or a return.
Yeah.
Yeah, second.
Correct. Right,
Yeah.
second coming.
The second
right.
coming,
Okay,
right.
yeah, that's it. Right.
Yeah.
I was like, what are we talking about?
Yeah, the second coming.
So yes, there is that story, but the thing is like, who would you be expecting?
Right.
Who?
Like who would they expect?
Jesus.
Right.
You know what I mean?
They said
Jesus.
coming on
Yeah.
cloud. And
But nobody would believe that.
You don't think so?
I think a lot of people
People
would
believe
so I think a lot of people would go,
people's believe this, bro.
you know, like
Because I feel like the majority of the world
Yeah.
would believe. Like if you had a physical
Yeah, they believe
Jesus
in
just
that.
coming down, you know what I mean? Especially after the whole
I
political
think it would freak people
campaign
out.
we had.
it would freak them out
Yeah. I think. Yeah.
if it happened like that.
yeah.
But here's the other thing.
But why would it freak you out? But
Yeah.
isn't
Some
that-
people would
isn't that one
fucking
of the-
pass the fuck
isn't
out,
that-
I'm sure.
Yeah. That's one.
supposed to happen?
That's what. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
So why
one of
would
the
you freak out?
That's one. Well, that would
that-
tell you it's not right then, right? Because when you are in His presence, you're supposed
I
to
just
feel
wonder
nothing
why
but
would you
love.
freak out? And
You know what I mean? Like the vibe
You
should
go
be
by
good.
this book.
Right.
You go.
So if you pass out, then something's wrong.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, or whatever. Or you freak out, then something's wrong, because you should not feel that. Yeah. So just that's the part.
Yeah.
Trust your intuition. You gotta know. You know what I mean. You gotta know if it's right.
I gotta look into these
Yeah.
drones
Yeah.
y'all are talking about. I gotta see what this is all. I mean, because they do say, and that's another thing they do say. Like, if you read any ancient book, angels are not what we think they are.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Or may not be. Right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like our depictions are what we can depict or what we possibly saw.
Right,
But that
right.
doesn't mean that's all they are.
right.
You know what I mean? Like some people, it probably did come to them like that, like what they drew.
Yeah.
But it may be other things
Yeah.
in the sky or other things in the, like I said, might be one right here. You know what I
Right.
mean? We
Right.
don't even
I
know
never
it.
know. Yeah.
You know
I
what
don't
mean?
know, but that's why they always say, look people in their eyes.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta look
yeah.
people in their eyes, man.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Quit
Because
staring at people, man.
because now, all right. So what's going on the 24th of December? What's that?
Oh.
that thing?
There's a ritual. The Vatican.
Yeah, bang. Yeah.
Vatican, the Pope, the Pope is gonna do 5 rituals. They're saying they're calling it rituals. He's gonna do 5 rituals
5
on some
things.
fucking door that's never been fucking opened. They just unbricked it like a week ago. and they're about
Yeah.
to open this door in the Vatican that they said they've never opened, but they got to do 5 rituals to do that shit. What the fuck is that?
Bomb droppers.
Bro.
And it's going to be aired. It's going to be
On-
live.
On
Is it?
Yes.
so they're broadcasting
It's going
these
to be
rituals?
on live, bro. So if you tune into, boy, remember the TV's a portal too.
Yeah, we was talking
Yeah.
about that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So what do you've heard anything about something like that?
I mean, I haven't heard about it, but I mean, it makes sense for them to do it on that date, the winter
The
solstice.
date is obviously right. That's
Yeah, the
definitely a
winter
hit.
sol-
That's
yeah.
definitely a fucking hit, right?
Right, the winter solstice.
Of
course, yeah.
That's what it's called. Bomb droppers. Yep.
It would make sense, especially,
The winter solstice.
yeah.
So you think at this point they're just pulling out all the fucking tricks, right? They just got everything, and they're doing it in public. We're gonna do 5
Yeah,
rituals.
that's-
What kind of satanic shit is this?
That's the crazy part about
See
it.
what I'm
Is that
saying?
if they filming it live, it's not a secret anymore.
Right.
Right.
That's
what
what that's
I mean?
telling us. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not a secret anymore,
Yeah.
and that's the scary part.
Yeah.
And I'm curious as to what rituals they're doing. That's what I want to know.
You just have to probably look it up.
Yeah,
And it'll probably
yeah.
mention something, I'm sure.
Some-
Because if they're already saying it out loud, they've got to be people who've got information out there at this point.
Oh yeah. Well, you have like the
Yeah,
book
but
of-
shit, people, they don't know.
Because I didn't look into it deep, but I was like, look at this shit.
Man, listen.
yeah, I'm curious to see what ritual they're doing.
Yeah.
5. Damn.
Yeah, 5.
Yeah, they're saying he's got to do 5. And to
Who's
open,
gonna
and
do
they're
it?
going to, the Pope.
Pope.
Yeah. Yeah. The fucking Pope, people. Yeah.
Yeah, that's another.
They unbricked this motherfucking door. This door has been sealed behind bricks for who knows how fucking long.
Yeah.
You said the Pope.
Yeah. The Vatican, baby.
Damn.
Yeah. The one and only.
The face of the church.
Yeah.
The world's biggest religion. All right.
Could this be a surrender?
So what did that tell
This
you?
is mockery. No, that's how these people do it. It's not.
Okay.
They never do. They never do these rituals. It's more of mockery,
Okay.
right? And like I said, it's more of using the dark hand.
Mm.
Because like I said, there's
ain't
a
gonna be
left, there's a
good.
right, there's a dark, there's a light,
Right.
right? And depending on, because there's rituals for angels too, to summon
Correct.
certain angels, right? To summon
Yeah.
Michael, a lot of different angels. But if also there's a
Understandable, right? Yeah.
right, but you also have the book of demonology.
Correct.
You also know who wrote the modern version of the Bible, King James, and we talked about that too.
Yeah.
About his book before that was on demonology. So, and this is the man, one of the men they praise.
Right.
Right. And then you got the face of, or the speaker, the modern day world speaker for Christ, doing a ritual, opening up a doorway on national television.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, after all the other stuff they've been caught through out the years, right?
I mean,
You got it.
what? How do you?
I don't know.
But what do you do?
I just know it
Like, what do we do?
Like, what do
it's
we
not
do?
going to be good
Like,
right now.
yeah, I mean, like, can we just tell people don't watch it, right?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
Like, just don't watch it.
Yeah,
people are gonna watch
I
it.
I wouldn't watch it.
people are gonna watch it.
I wouldn't watch it because, dude, you don't know what you don't know what's gonna come through that thing.
Yeah,
Angels,
but you just gotta be.
and they're gonna kick his ass.
Look at this. look at the way
That
things
would be
going
fun.
right now.
That would be hilarious.
Yeah.
That would be hilarious.
Winner, chicken dinner.
Right. That would be hilarious for it to backfire.
Like, we've been waiting for this shit.
Oh yeah, yeah. Right.
We're waiting to get you.
know.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
But it's a lot darker. They are getting more out in the public with or what people would say is Satanism.
Right. Well, I mean, you can see it in concerts, man.
Yeah.
You go to
Yeah.
these certain concerts, and you're like, "What is going on here?" Because it looks like you're harvesting energy.
That's what it is.
That's what it looks
Yeah.
like. I mean, I'm not saying that's what you're doing. I'm just saying this is what it would
you
look
giving your
like.
energy away, man.
Look at that Travis Scott concert.
Right.
All them
Everybody-
people were
That's
murdered.
one big example. Yeah,
Oh
that's
my
one
gosh.
big example.
And
But
look at
Yeah,
This is
definitely.
Everybody's so influenced, man. Put your lighters up.
Right,
Everybody put the lighters up.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
Like-
but it's supposed to be fun and good. It's not supposed to be evil. That's
Right.
different when you're
You don't
giving
know what
energy
you-
of love to
you don't
each
know
other.
what you
Yeah,
doing. You
you
got
got-
your
in
lighter
a
in
concert,
there.
you know what I mean?
Yeah,
That's a
yeah.
different feeling.
You don't know what
But
he's
that's why
praying on.
That's why people like Bob Marley were taken out.
Man, that shit
Right.
You know what I
crazy,
mean? Michael
bro.
Jackson
Yeah.
were taken out.
Unite people, you know?
Prince.
Yeah. Right.
You know what I mean?
They were uniting people. It was love that
Yeah.
people were there for. It wasn't us being fucking, I'm your fucking number one fan, you know?
Right, right.
Mesmerized by the bullshit, probably, you know?
Said some people drop dead for that man.
Yeah.
But
Right.
it's crazy.
I seen that. Motherfucker
Oh, yeah,
drop
yeah.
dead
Yeah,
when he
yeah,
hit
yeah.
the stage.
Yeah.
Like,
But now,
Michael? Grown men
yeah,
used to
yeah.
fucking faint. Grown
yeah,
men.
Yeah.
look at Elvis Presley. Same thing
Yeah.
with Elvis Presley.
Yeah.
Way back.
Yeah.
Shit crazy.
He was another version of that, right?
Yeah. But that makes sense. I don't know why.
In
this just
cycles?
popped up. No. Well, that too. But that's a different topic. But I was just thinking about what we talked about on the last podcast, how we were talking about the Diddy situation, how this is a cover up
Right.
to distract us from what's really going on. And this has probably been going on. What you're talking about has probably been going on in the practice for months now.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And people just haven't been paying attention because they're so distracted on Diddy, Jay-Z, Beyonce's getting found out.
Yeah.
Oh,
these
there's
definitely.
other things people
Definitely.
hooked on, man.
Those are definitely distractions, of course. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So is hanging with the Kardashians. That's a distraction.
Right.
You just got. I mean, it is what it is. If you want to be distracted, there's your distraction.
Yeah.
But I'm just know what it is and know what you're
Right.
doing. That's all I'm saying. You know what I mean? Don't get distracted to because you don't know it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Get distracted when you want to get distracted.
Did you ever see that one thing that Hollywood, I forget what she is. She's either a makeup artist, she's a cook or something. But she held that event where it was like edible cakes for the celebrities, but they were like made out of little babies. And
Oh, it's like
weird.
spirit cooking and weird shit.
Yeah.
That kind of stuff. I've seen
Yeah,
some stuff about that stuff.
That
yeah.
stuff's, yeah.
It's them sneaking that stuff in.
Think
yeah.
about it. That stuff's been,
Yeah.
and nobody's been paying attention.
Yeah. Well, it's called art. That's how they hit it. They hit it. Oh, it's called art.
Yeah.
It's just art.
Yeah.
It's like, no, I don't want to be over here cutting babies up. What the fuck are we doing? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. and-
This just doesn't feel right at all. It shouldn't feel right. You know what I mean? It's
yeah. Right.
it's like, this isn't funny.
Man, I tell you what, you would really be into symbolism. Like just.
Oh, yeah.
digging
I've seen
down
a
the
lot of
rabbit
it, but like, yeah.
hole of
I've been through a
symbolism.
few here and there.
Oh, yeah,
but
they everywhere.
yeah. Yeah. I'm with
They
you.
in our faces.
I mean, pretty much every logo we've ever looked at
Excellent.
at this
Yeah.
point.
For real.
A lot of
Pepsi,
them.
Coke, what is it?
Exxon,
Exxon, right? Everything.
Crown, they in everything.
Yes, right.
Everything.
Right. They're all a play on like
this is-
flags and play on other shit. And I mean, here's the thing too: is the cross, right? The cross is like that could be taken out of context because all you got to do is flip it upside down, and all of a sudden now it's something else.
Boom.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's how easy you can take it. The swastika was something else, and it was good before they tilted it and made it bad.
Right.
So you have to look at everything.
You gotta
know
add
what
a
I mean?
negative,
Like, yeah.
connotation to it. But and like the same thing, like the cross. Did you ever hear about how the cross was a symbol for Christ?
Because most people will say because of the resurrection, right? Or because when he got put on
That's the story,
when
but
he
like
got put on the thing.
yeah, that's the story. But like really, where it became like an emblem that people wear.
I've never heard that story.
So the war between Emperor Constantine and Maximinus, right? For the fight for Rome. One of them was going to become the emperor of Rome. They both were emperors of different parts of Rome, right? They both went to war. Emperor Constantine was losing, and this is his story of why he converted the Roman Empire over to Christianity.
Right.
He looked up in the sky, seen a cross, seen the sun, right? Seen the sun making the shape of the cross. So he took the blood from his enemies and had all his warriors start painting it on their shields.
Right.
They won the war, right? Now he's the emperor. He's the new Caesar of Rome,
Okay.
right? But just like any symbolism, like if you really think about it, if you murder your father with a hammer and everybody's saying your dad's a good person, he was a very popular dude, nobody's going to walk around with a hammer around the neck.
Right.
But this is where symbolism can get so tricky and mean so many different things. Also with the cross, like the real, you got to think back in the ancient empires, these people were really big on symbolism. And a lot of it is symbols that we use today. The symbol of the cross means as above, so below.
Right.
Right? Or as within, so without. It's also the direction of the compass.
It's your understanding of it too.
Right. Yeah,
You know
yeah,
what
yeah.
I mean? Yeah.
Every
'Cause
symbol
that's
is.
why I said
Every-
it's right. That's why I was saying, because based on what you look at, you know what I mean, we can take anything and make it perverted at some point.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
you
yeah.
know? So yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's knowing things like this and having more information will let people be able to find that and go,
Yeah.
okay, that makes sense to me.
Right.
And this is, whatever. So yeah.
Same thing you said with logos, right? Like a lot of business logos, if you look at it, the most successful businesses have some kind of symbolism towards Saturn, right? We were going back to planets.
Like Google.
Bro, just the 5-pointed star.
Yeah.
I mean, gas stations out there.
Right. The 5-point star out there. Right. I got
You have, there's Nike, right?
Right.
Nike
Yeah.
itself is Jupiter.
Right.
Right. And they all, it gets, the whole thing can get really deep.
Yeah, that's why they say what millionaires watch the stock market and billionaires watch the stars. They say some shit like that. You ever heard that before?
Nah, I ain't never heard that one.
Yeah, it's something like that because it's like, yeah, so like they're just looking at it from a whole fucking different perspective. They're not even worried about that shit. They know it's gonna move when it's time to move.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah. Yeah,
That's
there's
crazy.
there's a lot of different shit out there. Really think about it.
But yeah, it's everywhere. That's a thing, and I've like I said, I've done a couple rabbit holes where I watch 50-minute video of them just talking about logos and shit, and you're just like, holy fuck, fucking Pepsi,
yeah.
fucking what?
Yeah.
Ford, fucking, you know what I mean? You're like you can see it in everything.
Yeah,
You're like,
fucking Taco Bell and got the little
Right.
eye in it and shit.
right, right. You can break things down into so many pieces. You're like, shit.
Some people think it's the bell.
Yeah,
Nah, that's the eye.
that's the eye winking at you.
Yeah.
That's that eye, big.
But yeah, so all that kind of shit out there in the world, and it's like, and that's why I tell people, like, do your own shit. Get your
Yeah.
own logos. Stop wearing their shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You're guilty, brother. No, I'm just kidding.
I am. Right.
I mean,
See that Saturn ring right there? Yeah.
damn.
But it
Yeah.
could be at that point. You could look at it like you're walking around on their team.
Right.
That was the idea, right? You know what I mean? In a way.
Yeah.
And then that gives them power because of whatever
Yeah.
and connection and right?
It also shows how blind we are. You know what I mean? That's another part of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
That makes sense. I mean, it makes sense now. 5-6 years ago, I didn't think like this. I may have had inclinations, I may have had ideas, but now it's like, no, that fucking makes sense. Like it shouldn't. We're like giving them energy through all this shit too. You know what I mean? Like I would have never thought like that years ago.
Yeah.
You know, in that level.
Right.
You know, I know energy, and I always thought that energy was our body, and of some sort. I just didn't understand it until these last few years, as I've re-educated myself on a lot of things.
Yeah.
And just rebrief myself, caught up again, and was like, wait, where did I stopped talking about this shit years ago? I got to rebrief myself.
Right.
I gotta get the new teachings.
Yeah. Yeah, there's another thing like that'll really blow people's mind, and a lot of people will be questioned to it, or they'll get offended by it. But like, if you ever look into the black cube of Saturn,
A little bit. I've heard of it. I understand it.
Yeah.
The idea of it, but I never dived into it.
Every big Abraham religion is some kind of planet worship. But if you look at the Mecca,
Right.
the black cube,
Right.
What do
That's
they
the
do? with
biggest one.
black
They
cube?
circle around it.
Circle around it
Right.
like Saturn's ring, right?
Right.
Christianity is sun worship. You know what I mean?
Right.
There's a lot of, if you really, if you dive deep into it, that's a whole nother topic. That gets really deep.
Oh yeah, you could do hours on that. Yeah, I've heard hours
With the sun?
on it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, not just the sun.
Oh.
Not
It's the whole sun worship idea.
sun,
and
the
all that.
moon,
Yeah.
Saturn. Like these are all
Just the
three-
planetary bodies and
Yeah, the three Abrahamic religions, right? Christianity, Muslims, Jews.
you know,
Christianity's the sun.
Islam, Judaism, right?
Yeah,
What do you think about the
people-
Kabbalah type stuff?
that's more of a. And for me, I've read some of the Kabbalah. It's
Yeah.
more of an enlightenment.
Don't they say like the Jewish people like follow some type of Kabbalah stuff?
Yeah. They do. They do.
The
The
only
Kabbalah.
thing I don't know too much. I've heard some stuff, heard some briefings on it, but I never dived into that.
Yeah, Donald Trump is big into the Kabbalah. Just with any kind of information, you can use it for good or bad.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Really kind of looks down at how you break that stuff down.
Gotcha.
Yeah, like a lot of Freemasons who are into this, they don't know that it goes past
It's the
a
same
certain
shit, right?
degree, and once you get to a certain degree, that's where you start studying the dark hand of it. Right.
Right.
Not all of them. Like
Right.
you have Manly P. Hall. I would say he was more of a left-hand Freemason. He was a 33rd degree Freemason. Dude went all around, recorded different talks like we're having now, but I'm talking back in the late 60s, 70s.
Right.
Still holds the record for the most recordings, like public teachings on this kind of topic.
Yeah.
They got
I was holding on to it. My bad.
they got a college or university you could go to, a school where you can learn about this man out in California. Yeah.
I've heard the name, but I don't really know anything about him. But I've definitely heard the name brought up in a bunch of different conversations before.
Yeah,
So I never understood. I never did any research on him either.
Yeah, he breaks
Definitely
a
heard
lot
the
of
name before though. Yeah.
Yeah, he breaks a lot of that stuff down.
Okay.
How things work. Or
That might be my cue. You know, another little avenue I can find.
Yeah,
Some more information.
Yeah.
That could be it. Mark that.
Right.
Ain't nothing. They said mark that.
Yeah, I think you
Yeah.
would like a lot of his shit. A lot of his shit is more
Yeah.
relating the Bible to like a psychological, but also stars, like he'll break it down.
Right. I got you. Yeah. And then I have, like I said, a briefing and all of that kind of stuff. So that's why usually when I go into something like that, it's like, it starts connecting things. And yeah. So that's why I was like, maybe I need to look into that a little
Absolutely.
bit. Just
Absolutely.
something's gonna jump out at me. And if it doesn't, it doesn't. I walk away. But I learned something still.
Right.
You know what I mean? So either way, you learn something.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to look into this drone thing.
Yeah.
And this Vatican thing today.
Yeah,
That's
just
something I'm gonna
just jump on the
dive.
TikTok,
I'm
man,
gonna-
and do some scrolling on there. Find just type in New Jersey drones. I'm sure you're gonna find it all,
Yeah.
and just see what other people are saying, and you know what I mean. And take the information you get from here,
Right.
take it there, and you'll figure it out.
Any grocery store I go into, any store,
Yeah.
everybody's asking, "Have you seen any drones?"
They're asking.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
that's
shit.
how I've heard about it.
Oh, okay.
Honestly, I'm like, what are we talking? I'm thinking
Damn,
somebody's
nobody's
just flying
talking to me.
drones.
Yeah, that's
No one's
crazy.
saying nothing to me.
I'm just thinking somebody's out there flying
people
drones.
worry, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? People shook because
Yeah.
it's here.
They're here.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying? People, you
What's
see
that?
them on your phone. It be,
Yeah.
Remember
you be
that?
far away. You be like, damn, that's crazy.
Remember that poltergeist?
Man, that shit here.
Yeah.
It's here.
Here.
That's
You
wild.
feel me? So
wild.
that's why people need to get on that frequency, on that
Yeah.
right tune, man.
Yeah.
Just
Step
tune
out.
in, yeah. Tap in, don't tap out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I don't know. That's all I can say. Cut out what you doing.
Well, like you said last episode, listen to your intuition.
Yeah, save that energy, man.
Yeah, you
If
got
you're
that.
not listening to your intuition at this point, you're definitely off the fucking rails. You know what I mean?
Right,
like
right,
you're definitely
right.
off the fucking
Right.
rails at this
Right.
point.
Yeah.
Like there may be no turning back. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
you might be just off the rails at this point.
Right.
So yeah, I don't know, because it's crazy because everybody just feels that we're close.
Yeah, what are
Close.
So yeah,
It's right around the corner.
we talked about that too. The Euphrates River is drying up.
yeah.
We
Is
just-
it dry enough now?
Oh, it's almost there.
It's
it's almost
still
there.
drying down.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
taken like 8 years.
Bro. I mean, right,
Understanding
right.
what
Fuck is
is
going
going on here.
It's
Damn,
yeah.
man.
Oh,
They about to
shit.
do this ritual on a
You think that breaks it?
24th.
Does that break it right there? You think
Y'all
that?
not
Because I
catching
heard that
what's
I heard they're
what's
trying to get it
going
done
on
before
here?
the 21st because that's a change of power. So they're trying to like do everything.
No,
they can
he
do.
said it's on the 24th, right? When he do that, when they get the power.
No, January 21st when the change of power with the presidents and stuff. So they're trying to get a lot of these things done before that time.
Oh, got you.
So they're kind of like pushing things up a little bit.
Oh yeah.
Anybody feel that?
I could see it.
Yes,
Kinda
everything
we're
is
being
moving.
rushed per se.
Yes, everything is moving.
Yeah, feels
but
like we're
everything
being
is
rushed.
calm at the same time.
It is though. Yeah, there's nothing to worry about. I'm just
Yeah.
saying you can feel it ramping though. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You feel that ramping. You're like, oh shit, I get it.
Yeah. That's crazy. I didn't think about it.
Take
I
your
didn't.
time.
Yeah.
It's coming.
Yeah, but like you said, the political shift changes.
Right.
I didn't think about that either. Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Could be that there's one side trying to still fucking hold on to what they got. You know what I mean? And
That's
they're just trying to do
exactly
some
what it
fucking
is.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's how I'm just it's playing out. Let's see. Let's see what happens. You know?
Yeah, that's interesting.
We gotta see what happened. But the 24th.
Yeah, that's a big
That's
thing.
man.
With them rituals, come on, how can you not? Here's the thing. Just don't even think about it.
You know what? During that time,
Don't give it no attention.
Right.
you should be taking time out to meditate or doing something.
Yeah.
Doing something positive.
Yeah. But that's what we're saying.
Meditate.
We're informing the people at this point. We're informing them, you know what I mean? Letting them know that.
You know what I'm saying? Sit in the dark or something.
Something I need to get back into. I used to be
For
big.
real.
Just sit in the
For
dark.
real. Don't even have that shit on. I don't even want that shit. I don't even want that shit.
Just
on.
immediately
right.
went to
You just
little
want to
sit
sit.
in the dark.
Just sit there
Sit there. Right.
and think. Pray. Do what you gotta do.
I got you. I got
You
you.
know what I'm saying?
Just
Have
take some quiet
to
time.
yourself. Right.
Quiet time.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
And also stay in touch with your inner child. Right, BDot?
Man, yes, sir.
Yeah.
Man had me playing basketball.
Yeah.
I told her mom Deuce got my little niece or whatever. She got a little basketball court in the living room and shit. So I be playing with it. So after we left the show, you know what I mean, like
Last week,
yeah,
after we left the show.
last week,
Yeah.
I found myself playing with the damn joint. Bang. Yeah. I'm having fun with this shit. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
started playing little
I'm making
games,
challenges and
Making
shit.
challenges, right.
You know,
Yeah.
I'm warming some
Yeah,
food up.
I seen
I'm
it.
like, yo, I got to make 20 shots before the microwave go off. You know what I'm saying? I had fun. I just zoned out.
zoned
Yeah.
out.
Yeah.
Shit, yeah.
And
I had
had
fun.
And I had
Yeah.
mentioned before him, I said, hey man, have you been hanging out with your inner child lately?
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, man.
Yeah.
And I'm like, no, have you really been hanging out with him? You know what I mean?
Man.
And then that's what I told him. I said, maybe basketball is a way you do it. And he was like, yeah, but I can't really play like that. You know, I get it, you're getting older, right?
Right.
If you feel
Nah,
that
hold
way.
up. I was about to say, nobody
I'm
getting
just saying,
old.
if you feel
I can
that way.
still move out there.
No, I'm just saying, like you're just saying,
I know.
you're not doing it all the time. So that's why I said. So
Right,
I was like, but are you doing other things that can still be in that realm?
Right.
Because that counts too.
Yeah.
You don't have to
Yeah.
do the physical thing every time. You know what I mean?
Right.
Or whatever. It's you can just, like I said, he was able to use it that way and have a good time and just be a kid again in that moment.
Yeah, that was crazy.
And that's what I was trying to explain to him.
And I
was
thought
like,
about him when
there's
he said
other
that
ways
shit
to
to
do
me.
it, man, and he found one. Right after that, he found one. See
Isn't
that?
it? Yeah, and isn't it crazy though? It's crazy that kids always remind you of that, right? Like you were playing with Naomi when I was shooting the ball when you first started.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
crazy, like the innocence.
Yeah,
They can-
they remind us of those things because we get older and
Shit
we
crazy,
get
man.
beaten and broken, and we forget a lot of that. Kid, that stuff just like we're like we can't even deal with that right now. I got to deal with this shit. You know what I mean?
Right.
And so,
Right.
So yeah, but we got it. That's why I said we got. And like I said, for me, like a thing was drag racing.
Really?
Yeah,
Really? You were in the
yeah.
drag? Okay. Okay.
My dad used to be a drag racer and stuff
Really?
like that. Yeah, I
That's
used to be on the
dope.
back streets and
That's
shit and
dope.
fucking used to be
Yeah.
riding in the car with him and he would tell my mom I wasn't.
Yeah, right.
Nah, he stayed with my friend Chris. It's like, no,
can't
I was
drive,
in the
though.
car. I was never
Yeah.
drove though. I never drove.
He can't drive.
This
though.
is all as a kid.
Not messing with you. I'm messing.
Yeah, no, but it was always I was a kid. Growing up with this, my dad would be at drag strips almost every other weekend and just so that whole thing,
That's
right?
dope.
So I thought as I got older, because I mentioned the same stuff, I try to do the same things myself, and I said, what can I do to like tap into my inner child with that? And, you know, but I'm not in the drag racing scene as an adult. So I'm like, how do you do that? You know, like, where do you start? You know, like, kind of thought to myself. So then I started, all of a sudden, YouTube started like live streaming back alley drag weight shit. It just started showing up on my feed. So I started watching it. And I'm like,
Siri was listening to you.
Right. So fucking, so I'm doing that shit. And so I started watching it on the internet and stuff. And then, but I think 6 months ago, I went to the drag strip over here in Crofton.
Yeah.
And was there for the whole day, watching the shit, watched the whole drags, live stream some shit.
It's probably dope.
And I felt like that kid again, like I could just sit here and watch drag races and the smells and the sounds and the.
It's crazy because my neighbor's big into that. My neighbor, he be racing. He built his own car from the ground up. But that's
that's good stuff. I love that.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, when they can put it together too, it's fucking amazing. Because that's how my dad was. My dad was a mechanic, man, and he just taught himself.
That's awesome, though.
You know,
you grew up with that.
So yeah.
That's.
And I'm not even connected to it anymore at all.
Damn.
Not at all.
Are you into cars and?
I love cars, and I'm, you know, like for me, like I always thought a car was like a symbol to myself.
Right. Okay.
You know what I mean? So it kind of reflected me in a way. That's how I always felt.
Yeah.
You know. So I always thought I had a fly car no matter what it was because it was my car and I liked it. You know what I mean? And then I would like, and then like I would always do the extras to it, but I would do like the subtle extras. You know what I mean?
Right.
I was never a flashy person.
Okay.
Yeah.
I never had rims and all that shit like that. Because to me, rims just meant I was a target.
Right.
That's the neighborhoods I grew up in because I used to steal some rims.
Right.
Oh yeah, well damn.
So I knew better.
Radios,
and radios and stuff, right? Yeah.
I had hubcaps. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, exactly. So
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie.
That was like the start of it. The hubcap.
What? I had some hubcaps, some 17s
the little
too.
stuff, lug nuts, and
Them bitches was clean.
the stuff you could just get real quick, right? Yeah. Hood ornaments, you know what I mean? The caddies, and you break the fucking hood ornament on.
Yeah.
I used to wear it as a fucking keychain hanging and shit.
Damn.
Yeah. I had a caddy one. I had a couple caddy joints. I had a couple other ones, and I had some good ones. I used to trade them. With motherfuckers and shit. Yeah, little hoodlum, man.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Little hood.
Yeah. I was big into getting car stereos.
Yep, car stereos, rims, and that's why I say so.
I was in the car stereo.
So I was never flashy. I knew better. I knew better, but my stereo was bumping though. I always had bump.
What?
I always had bump.
What? Always.
10s or 12s. I always had something.
I remember I had 2 10s.
Yep.
Had 2 10s in my shit. My shit used to be knocking. I used to love that shit. I can't do it now, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, I got my machine in the back all crazy.
Right. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, the car I have now, sound systems, the Bose systems, it's enough for me now. There's a 10-inch in the back. It's enough. I don't need to be fucking jamming anymore.
Yeah, I think I grew out of that.
I do enough of that in the studio. You know what I mean? I don't need to go home fucking basing myself out too.
Right.
So I'm like, I need a break.
I bring that shit back in the day.
So now I just cruise. So yeah.
Shit, I had my shit up loud though. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, it'll be up sometimes.
They say your shit.
It doesn't.
You
need to
get
be
deaf.
fucking-
You go deaf and shit.
I don't need the boom with it too.
Yep.
Just enough.
Yep.
Shit.
Yeah. And it's crazy. Nobody's really into that stuff no more.
You don't see it as much anymore. You don't.
Yeah,
You really don't.
Yeah, you don't hear trunks rattling and shit.
Not as much. Every now and again when you do hear one, you're like, oh shit, what's going on over here?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, what's up, Caprice?
Right.
Or it'd be an old Trailblazer.
Right.
Nice Trailblazer.
Now you see everybody into the speed.
Yeah.
Making a car sound loud just by revving it.
Yeah, everybody
And ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, not doing nothing. Like, come on, homie. This is the
Yeah,
last
you
thing
make
I
all that
want to hear.
damn noise. You still right here with me.
Yep.
What the hell
Right.
is you doing?
It's called traffic.
Right.
That's
Nah.
I always saw traffic as the great equalizer.
Yeah.
It's like once there's traffic, nobody's going anywhere. Like we're not going anywhere. You know? So yeah, that's it. We're in it. You know, It's like,
Man, don't talk about no traffic.
we're not going there.
I was in traffic yesterday, man. Coming back, what the
I
hell
feel
I
like-
coming from, man?
Aberdeen.
Nah, that was today.
That was today.
Yeah.
Yesterday?
Yeah, yesterday. Damn.
Yesterday.
It was Aberdeen.
Yeah, it was Aberdeen.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, that's a cruise.
Aberdeen, right.
That's a cruise.
Yes. It's a cruise, but when you hit traffic,
Oh,
man,
Was
it's not a cruise anymore.
it was bumper to
Bumper to bumper.
bumper, bruh.
For like miles.
We moved.
That's
Look,
like 30 minutes, and you went like a mile and a half.
when I got on the joint, it said 21 minute wait,
Yeah.
and it was red the
And
whole
it was
time.
red the whole way.
And I'm like, what is the problem?
Then you get up there and
We just
it's never
inching.
nothing.
Nothing.
It's never nothing. All of a sudden it just goes.
It's
Yep,
nothing.
And you're like, I think that's on purpose.
Right.
I think that's on purpose, man. I think they're fucking with us.
Motherfuckers scared of one cop car sitting on the side of the road.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that'll definitely do it. That'll definitely do it.
Columbia's bad too. Columbia is bumper to bumper. Elkridge.
Man,
It's
In that area?
ridiculous. Yeah.
Yeah.
That
Get
is-
on them.
it's real
Especially at
congested now?
Yeah, like 4 o'clock.
Yeah. Just starts
4 5
piling
o'clock
up.
time.
yeah.
It's not
It's
over until
not.
like 8.
My gosh.
Man, I feel sorry for them truck drivers, man.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I seen them. Yo, when it's
Do they
traffic,
get paid
you
by the
could
mile?
really-
Because that's got to suck if their
mean,
time's
most-
just eating.
I know.
And they're getting nowhere.
Most of
Yeah.
them make good money though, but
Yeah.
I don't know.
That
I hope
would
they would
suck,
get paid
right?
about it.
Oh, they
Yeah.
probably
Yeah.
know the routes, though. They probably like, you know what I mean? Like they're
Yeah,
like,
but you know the routes, but you
they
don't
might
have
take an
time.
extra hour around before they sit it for 2. You know what I mean?
True.
They might, you know what I mean, or some
Yeah.
shit. They might do some weird shit like that.
I was in there.
They
for
might
a
know some routes.
minute. I was like,
They're
what
on
is
Wise.
going on?
Right.
Wise is taking them through neighborhoods and shit. That's why you see them lost fucking semis out here and shit. You're like, yo, I don't think you're
where
supposed to be over here,
where
bro.
are you going, dog? Yeah. How did you even get out
Get
here?
off that Wise app.
Right.
Speaking of that, look, I'm on the highway coming home, right? Boom. So I see this wide, say wide load, right? And it's carrying like a big ass tank.
What was her name?
Yeah. It's carrying like a big ass tank, right? On the back of it. So there's a truck behind them. It say wide load. You know what I'm saying? So I guess he watching over him or whatever. Why the fuck he just busts off, take the exit, and leave the truck? So the truck,
What? He dipped on him?
he dipped on him.
Nice.
The dude that's carrying the damn tank didn't know
Yeah.
that he took the exit.
Yeah.
So
Damn.
so I look back in my rear view, I see him sitting on the side of the road.
Oh, he pulled over?
He's just sitting. Yeah, he had to pull over. He can't move without him.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. Okay.
Oh, dude had to make a pit stop. He was like,
Yo,
I gotta
but
go
why
now.
do that?
I
Like,
gotta go now. Y'all just pull over.
he just bung and just left him.
Damn.
Someone told me look back, so I look back and I see this man sitting on the side of the road.
Nice.
I'm like, damn, he done left this man because he can't move. He can't operate that thing, man.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, if that thing do fall, God forbid, if that thing do fall, he gonna get crushed. And obviously gonna get crushed.
Yeah. Oh,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like
it's a road
he
hazard, yeah.
He was up on him though.
What's that movie when all that stuff was falling off of the truck and all that?
Oh,
Oh,
like
Final Destination.
Final Destination. There it is.
Yeah. I think
I saw maybe the
With the
first
logs
two,
and
maybe.
shit.
Yeah.
I might have saw the first
Man, I be thinking about that shit.
two. Yeah.
Yeah. That's scary.
I seen a whole bunch of those. Well, not too
That's
many
an
of them. I
that's
drove
an
to
urban
Florida.
myth. That's an urban myth.
Yeah, I drove to Florida, but I see them. They out
Yeah.
there.
Who knows who's out there?
Yeah.
We ain't been everywhere. You know what I mean? We don't know what the fuck's
Yeah.
really out there.
Yeah, man. It's a crazy world.
It's a dirty game.
There's a lot of
Hey, let's get it, bro.
Nice. Wow.
spirits and entities.
Yeah, they're here. They're showing themselves.
Yeah.
They're showing themselves in mass, and they're just getting us used to it. And because that's the thing I said on the rant was I said if they don't know what they are, why are they calling them drones in the first place?
Yeah.
Because they just admitted we don't know what they are, we don't know where they're coming from. You know,
Then they want.
Why are you calling drones in the first
place?
place?
Yeah. I'm curious
I don't think
as
they
to,
want to
like,
stir
who-
people up.
I'm curious as to who stapled the term drone on it. Though.
Right. Where'd that come from?
Right.
That's what I don't know if anybody's done that dive yet.
Right, because I sell drones. When you think of drones, I'm thinking like an actual flying.
Right.
You know what I mean? I'm not thinking.
No.
But that's the interpretation. That's all we know.
Yeah.
So that's possibly why that happened is because it's the word we know.
Right.
You know, they can't tell us, well, that's an entity, an unknown UAP.
Right.
You know, they can't, because that's the thing. They never said UAP once, but that's what they've been using. But they've never said UAP. They just said drone.
Right.
So it's almost like they're trying to diminish what they are in a way, if you think about it. You know what I mean? They're trying to, it's just a drone. So we're going to think it's this little Amazon drone that's just trying to deliver some shit.
Right.
We're not thinking it's some real shit.
Droppers.
Look, now his mind is like, what? Yeah, true. Yeah.
Because that's all we
Put
know.
the pieces
all we know.
together.
Yeah,
Wow. It just hit me with like Mike Tyson hit dude on Hangover. Boom.
Right, it clicked. I seen it.
You seen it?
I seen it.
Ah, man, you seen it? I was
That
like,
light bulb went
oh,
off.
wow.
Yeah.
Damn, he saw it live,
Putting
folks.
it
Like,
together.
Right.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
That's why we have these conversations, man. So we can put our thoughts together and go, wait a minute.
Right.
What does this mean? What does that mean?
Yeah.
You know?
And I'm curious because it's like the same thing with, like, do you see what Dubai's doing? Where like they can have like that artificial whale come out, that hologram.
Oh, yeah. They did that with like drones and
Yeah.
stuff like that?
Yeah, I mean,
Or-
I don't know if it was drones. I don't know how. I
Right.
don't know how they did it, but like you could walk through, and it's literally you just see a big whale in the sky.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, China's done some stuff too.
Yeah.
So, yeah, they're even saying that, yeah, China sent them. And you're like, okay, whatever. Yeah, they just sent them and you didn't do nothing about it. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shut up.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look in. Y'all got me curious about this.
So, yeah, I mean,
Maybe the sky is not the sky.
it could be the celestial battle and we're seeing it. That's just how we're
Maybe
seeing it.
Could be something.
Yeah.
Oh.
Could be the celestial battle that's happening that we've all talked about. That happened in the sky that we've seen before, right?
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's been depicted that we've seen the celestial battles before.
Oh yeah.
This could be
yeah.
a celestial battle, and this is just how we're seeing it. It's not a battle; it's just force. You know what I mean?
Right,
So we're
right.
not actually seeing the destruction and the bullshit,
Yeah.
but it's happening or whatever.
Yeah.
Could be. I don't know. Another idea, something to think about. you know?
Something. Yeah.
No.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
And they show you,
Right.
Right.
you know what I mean, in some of the advertisements, like it's a car commercial, I forgot which one it was, but I think it's the kid joint where they paint the sky and shit.
Oh, in the background or something.
Yeah. So I mean that's
The illusion,
you know what I mean, should be telling you something. Like
the Truman Show, right?
Right. And true.
Yeah.
Show. Yeah, that's a good movie.
Yeah.
they showing you.
Yeah, you see that movie in a whole different way when you fucking know what we know now.
Right. Oh yeah, absolutely.
You're going,
Absolutely.
oh shit, this is how easy this is.
Right.
You know what I
right,
mean?
Right.
What's
Yeah.
going on around me right now? You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
what part of this is actually just programming?
Right.
shit.
Right. Like, yeah.
You know? Because some of it's gotta be just programming. You know what I mean? So yeah, you have to know it at that point. At that point, you're like, yeah, some of this is just not real.
Right.
Some of it, I don't know what it is, but some of it, you know. But it's all real to me right now.
Don't know.
You know what I mean? Like I'm not delusional.
Right.
It's all real to me right now. But it's like what is this? That's something I kind of wanted to hammer down today too. Though was like, if you're not thinking about in your life what you need to get rid of, what part of you, you know what I mean, where you need to just straighten yourself out at this point.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Then you're not doing anything. Because if that's all you're doing, why not?
Yeah.
Why
Yeah.
not? It's you. Take care of yourself. You know, and
Right.
you know what I mean? In any ways you can, and like I said, but still have fun. You know, still have fun, still do that. But just if it is knowledge, then gain some more knowledge. Study something, do something. Think about, start a business, start a deal, do this, do the things that are gonna grow you, know?
Right.
And build you. And if you're doing that, then you're doing enough. You know what I mean? You don't gotta be impressing people. You don't gotta be doing, you know what I mean? You just, if you're working on you.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? So,
That's it.
So you know what I mean? And sometimes people aren't going to understand it, and that's just what it is. But if you understand it and you know where you're going, do your thing.
Yeah.
Shoot for the stars.
Bomb droppers.
So I kind of wanted to hammer that down today. That was like something I thought about earlier, and I was like, I want to get that out. Yeah.
Yeah, that was heavy on your heart.
Yeah, it's something talked to me.
Just had to get it out.
Something talked to me and was
That's
like, man,
it.
you need to say this today. Like, that's kind of the theme of it all, is work on you. Like, what do you worry about everybody else and all this bullshit?
Aid yourself to a high vibration.
Mm-hmm. Right. Start figuring your stuff out. Yeah.
Once you get there, good things.
Yeah. That, like we said before, health is your wealth. You know what I mean? That's, that too. But like I said, have fun. Do what you got to do. Make it work.
Right.
But you don't got to fucking destroy yourself anymore. You don't got to destroy yourself anymore. What's that?
It's just a joint.
Oh, I'm in. Come on. How dare you, sir? No, I'm just kidding. Did you deny it? What'd you think it was?
I thought it was tobacco.
Oh, no. Why would I offer you tobacco? Why would I roll my...
Nah, I don't know, because some people do that.
some people do.
Some people do that. Like,
Okay, I was
I
like,
know a
damn.
dude that had a whole bag.
Nah,
Motherfucker had a whole bag,
that's not
and you know what I mean.
Yeah,
Instead of him
that's
buying
real.
cigarettes and shit, he just, he go in that bag.
Yeah.
I got you.
He pinch out the bag and roll the little, roll a little cigarette. I'm like, damn, that's crazy.
Yeah, I've just been trying to get back into smoking. Yeah, that should be. My tolerance is low. When I tell you my tolerance is low, that's what I'm
Right.
saying. I don't know.
Damn. And
I'm
it's all
feeling
on-
pretty good.
It's all on how you use it too, man. You know what I mean? Some people use these drugs out here.
Oh yeah.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Everything's a stimulant.
This is part of our church.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? This is part of our church.
Everything's
These are the incense we use.
Right.
yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Everything's a stimulant.
Mm-hmm.
I just like the
Depending on how
vibe.
you
I just
like
like the vibe.
Until it's
you know
not.
What I'm saying?
No, I'm
That's
just
it.
kidding.
Right. Nope. Yep.
I'm just kidding.
Yep.
Oh shit.
Shit ain't bad for you, man.
I was smoke weed.
No.
Yeah.
No, not at all.
Shit ain't bad.
Not at all.
for
It just
you.
needs to be used as medicine. Nah, not just bad.
Yeah.
Nah, I ain't saying you. You know what I mean? Some people
but
be like, oh my God, you smoking.
No. Nah, that's always been cannabis has always
Right.
been used as
It's
medicine.
like it's like any other ritual. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The chiefs be chiefing, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's why they were called chiefs, because they was chiefing.
Yeah.
So we're just up here chiefing and talking to the people. You know what I mean?
There's a lot of other natural stuff out there that we don't know about.
Yeah, like peyote. No, I'm just kidding.
Right. Ayahuasca.
Right.
Whoa.
Yeah, you ever tried any of that shit?
I have.
Any of that?
I've always wanted to. I've always wanted to take a trip out to like Brazil or somewhere and just,
Get it
like,
done and see what's up.
With a shaman, though.
Right. Yeah, do it right. I mean,
Yeah,
you're not
yeah.
gonna just fucking.
But yeah, because once you go through that, I've heard plenty of stories.
It's like a rebirth, probably, right?
Yeah.
In a way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you just, I don't know. You see God, or you see.
They say you talk to
everything.
him,
Like,
yeah.
You see everything, different beings, and
Right.
you're just on a different
Yeah.
conscience. And the crazy
I've
part
heard
is,
stories, yeah.
it doesn't last that long, but it feels like you're there forever.
Yeah.
From what I've heard.
Right, the feeling of it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
It gives you the forever feeling, right? Yeah. Or like you've always known or whatever. Yeah. That type of shit.
Yeah.
Sort of like when
Familiar.
people,
Yeah.
when people nod, you know what I mean? People nodding and shit.
They might be going there too. Who knows?
Yeah, I think those
Is
people
that where
are
they
just-
going? Nah, they not going.
Nah, they just.
You think they going?
Nah, they just going to sleep. They not. They going to sleep.
Who knows where they're
Nah,
going, but they're somewhere.
Yeah.
What?
I
They're
think
not right here.
Yeah.
at this
Right,
moment.
No,
they
I
not
think-
because you can hit the horn of their ass.
Yeah.
Like, whoa,
just
move.
not-
But they don't fall.
don't.
But they don't fall.
And they don't wake up.
Yeah. No, they don't. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's a whole nother thing.
Yeah.
But I don't think they on. I don't think they.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
I
Yeah,
think
they're
it's
not
just-
on
You
that.
think it just shuts it down?
Yeah, I think you just off.
Oh
Which allows
shit!
other
That's
things
that's the power down.
Right. But
Oh,
it allows other
shit.
things to come into play. Right.
Bomb
Yeah.
droppers.
Yeah.
I'm into it. That's the power down.
Yeah, let's get everybody doped up.
Yeah,
Let's get the heroin.
that's crazy, right?
No, sir.
It's almost like, could we take that to other stuff like meth? Like, what
Opiates.
the fuck is that, or
Yeah.
something, or whatever? You know what I mean? Like, what is that trying to do? Is that just trying to overload us? It's just trying to overload us, right?
Yeah, shit like that. Yeah.
It's trying to overload our fucking sensories and just fuck us up,
Yeah.
just short circuit us and shit.
Yeah, but it's the same thing with drinking. Why do they call alcohol spirits?
That's how motherfuckers get in there. That's why.
Yeah.
That's how you. That's how you.
Same thing with the motherfucker that out.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
You drink that shit and
It's the
then you
same
fucking
thing.
conjure up that spirit, man.
Yeah, it's the same thing.
Yeah. That's why everybody would be like, man, tequila would make you fight. There's a
Right.
fucking crazy spirit in tequila.
Right.
Right. You get up in the morning with swole eye. You don't know what the hell happened.
Yeah.
I got in a fight last night.
Right.
Yeah.
Tequila
Got your
did.
ass whooped.
Tequila did. Tequila got in a fight.
Oh,
yeah,
man,
what I'm
that's
saying. So,
crazy.
yeah. That's all that, you know what I mean? All that shit, because, when you really think about it, like in those ways, you know, you're just like, oh, shit, that's how the demons get in, man. You know?
And they take over. You get in an accident. You get in an accident. You don't know what happened.
Wasn't you?
Sometimes you get home. You don't know how you got home.
Oh, I've been there. Multiple times.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Oh, I've autopiloted home a few times.
Definitely.
Autopilot.
Damn.
No problems. Coasted in.
Get so hurt.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You be hard to wake up.
I just wake up in the morning
Yeah,
and I'm
you
like,
just. Yeah.
You be hard to wake up.
maybe for the first couple hours.
Say first couple
No,
hours.
I'm just kidding. No,
Nah, I'm
if you
talking
try to-
about if we drove. Okay, say you fucked up, right?
Okay.
You gone. You hurt.
Right, you just.
You know what I'm saying? You
that was
gone.
impossible for me, but yeah, I got you.
Right. I feel you.
I had a superpower, man.
I'm driving you home. Boom.
Drinking is.
Drinking was my
Yeah,
superpower
yeah,
for a long time.
yeah.
But you fall asleep 2 minutes after the club because you hurt. You fall asleep.
Okay.
It take 45 minutes to get home.
Yeah.
Now you not.
Okay.
Are you hard to wake up to get out the truck?
No. At that point, I'd wake up and get out.
All right.
Yeah.
I had a cousin like that. I got a cousin like that.
He's done.
And
You're leaving him.
Cuzzo, get out.
I'm leaving him.
Cuzzo, get out.
I'm leaving him.
Nah, I
lock
can't
the
leave
doors.
my cousin.
I'll
over
lock the
there,
doors.
man.
I'll be like, yo, I'm gonna lock it though. You're locked in, okay?
Nah.
Yeah.
That's why I say that because I just thought of him.
And then
real
like
quick.
10 minutes later, I come back and try again.
Right.
And I
Give
keep
him some
doing that
time.
until he gets up.
Right.
Damn.
Yeah.
I'm like, man, wake up, man.
No. Well, yeah. If I'm asleep and you need me to move, I'll move. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll move. Yeah. I may not like it, you know what I mean, or whatever, but I'll move.
Tell me that like it.
Really want to do this shit right now? Okay. We'll do it right now. All right.
Oh,
Whatever, but
man, that's funny.
Yeah. I might be a little ornery for a minute, you know what I mean?
Right.
And then it's like, all right, let's do what we got to do. Let's just fucking get it done so I can lay back down.
Exactly.
But yeah, you know, that's how I would be. But yeah, I'll move.
Wake up, gotta get some water up in you.
Cause yeah, I'm a heavy
Yeah, you
sleeper. Like when I sleep, I feel like I just deep sleep. But if I hear some shit that ain't right, I'm up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like my body knows. Like,
Yeah.
what was that?
Yeah.
Oh, that was a door. You know what I mean?
Right.
You know, you're like, oh shit.
Get your ass.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yep.
and then and then I got the camera, so I just be like, look at the camera. I'm like, oh shit.
Okay. Yeah.
You know what I mean? I can see what that is or whatever real quick.
Yeah.
Nothing to be alarmed about.
Yeah.
I heard the door open, you know, or whatever. You know what I mean? My fucking kids getting fucking Uber and shit all night.
Oh yeah. Oh, at that age.
Yeah. Fucking, I've seen Taco Bell on my fucking doorstep at like 2:30. I'm like, what the fuck is going on around these places?
Damn. 2:30.
Yeah. Like just Taco Bell rolls up. You're like, what the fuck?
Better have ordered something for me.
Right. I used to get them with the taco tax.
Yeah.
Taco tax.
Yeah, I would roll up. I'd be like, yo, taco tax, man.
Yeah. I need one. I need the one with the extra cheese too. I need the best one in the bag. Don't play with me.
Nope. Yeah.
Say that. Y'all crazy.
Nice. Yeah.
All love, folks.
It's a wild life.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. It's a crazy world.
Yeah.
That's the craziness of it. I just say how fast it's moving.
Yeah, you can
Look
tell
how
the
fast it's been moving.
you definitely tell the energy change, man.
Yeah.
Definitely. You should have dropped something by now. You know what I mean? Because of that energy shift.
Yeah.
Something should have told you, all right, you got to cut this out.
Yeah.
It'll start talking to you.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. If you eat that food and your stomach hurts, don't eat it again.
And if you look on social media, a lot of people
You just
are
got to do it, man.
going through a lot of shit. Like, it's
A lot of stuff like that, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it seems like everybody. It's kinda,
Or sometimes it's the other thing. You'll eat something and you'll get a rash. Like immediately. Like within like 30, 45 minutes later after eating it.
Oh, yeah.
You'll all of a sudden be like, why the fuck is this weird? Like you're bumpy and you're like, why the fuck is this happening right now? And you'll itch a little bit and you'll be like, it'll be some weird shit like that. And I'll be like, something I ate. My body didn't like it. It was trying to get rid of it real quick. You know what I mean? It's like, let me just throw this rash and just get it out there. You know what I mean? Like that's how I look at it now. Your body is its own organism trying to protect you. You know what I mean? It's trying to protect you too. So from yourself.
From yourself. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
So it does things like that too, I believe, you know? Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah. How's your herbal journey coming?
Man, that shit coming lovely, man.
Is it?
Still doing
Elevate
what I'm
your
doing,
life.
man.
Right.
Still doing what I'm doing, man.
Yeah.
You know.
It's amazing. You look amazing.
Appreciate it, bro.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. Appreciate
Next
it.
thing you know, he's gonna be into saging.
Saging now. I'm chilling. I'm just, hey. Whatever's gonna tell me to do, I'm gonna do.
There it is.
Right.
Yeah.
I can't call it.
God's plan, right?
Yeah. I
There it
can't
is.
call it, bro.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It is what it is.
It's a good thing happening to people who wait, right?
Right. No, you're absolutely right. Yeah.
Yep. And you just roll along the way, man. Find people like us, and we all hang out. We ride this wave together.
Hey, let's get it, bro.
There we go. That's my yeah.
For real, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shit, speaking of that, shit, I just gave, you know what I mean? Like, I was going to wait till Christmas to give them their gifts and shit. You know what I mean? I'm trying to get everybody right around me and shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I gave them what I'm taking.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
Let them start
Like a package deal, and
Like
just say, hey,
Yeah.
start with this right here.
Yeah, that's dope.
And start now.
Yeah, that's dope.
There it is. See?
You know what I'm
Trying
saying?
to improve
Can't wait
everybody
till
around
Christmas
you.
because
See?
24.
Right.
Man, you know what I'm saying? Yo, y'all gotta look, just cleanse yourself, man.
He's like,
Do
start
something.
now. I get it.
real.
No.
Okay. He's got me really looking into this.
Nah, it ain't.
You got me. I'm about
You know
to,
what I'm saying?
That's what I
Look,
told
gonna
him.
be
I
some
go, maybe
homework
this
on
is
you.
his deal.
Yeah.
Maybe he gets into this and starts
Yeah.
his own fucking shit and puts it
Yeah.
together, and you know what I mean? Starts coming up with
Why this shit point at me?
You're a fucking shaman over here, man. Don't even know it. Putting it together. That's why I was like, if you're interested in it, man, I was like, go for it.
Yeah.
I was like, go for it, because this might be you. This might be where you're at. This might be something here for you, you know?
And
So,
it's healthy. When I was
And it's healthy, right?
Yeah, when I was doing that shit, I felt the healthiest in my life. And then you get into fasting, you get into meditating, you get in. That's why I said you get into saging.
Right.
You start getting into, certain
Saging, yeah.
ritualistic behaviors. that are good for your body.
Elevate your life.
Yeah. And it be helping your vibrations.
Yeah, it's an incense oil. It's called Frankenstein.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Frankenstein. I think I heard. Ever heard of that?
Am I saying Frankenstein?
Frankincense?
Frankenstein.
I don't know what it is.
Yeah, you know what I mean? But it's a scent. Like,
Oh, the sense.
yeah, it gives off energy.
I think. Oh yeah. Frankincense. Yeah.
Frankincense.
There it is. Yes.
Damn,
Now that makes
frankincense.
sense. Okay.
Yeah.
I got you.
That,
Yeah, that's a tough one.
Yeah, crystals is
You know what I'm saying? So I put that in my at the fryer, and it just shoot out. And, you know what I mean? It just shoot out, and I'm getting all that energy.
Soaking up that energy. Got to keep that energy.
Yeah,
Yeah, man.
that's what it does.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure. Like I said, everything is. You know what I mean? It's what's cool is having. You know what I mean? Certain things around us is energy too. You know what I mean? And we're pulling from it, and it's pulling from us, and our consciousness is running this shit. You know what I mean?
Yep. Yeah.
As a collective and
Absolutely.
and all this stuff. You know what I mean? So
Yeah. Absolutely.
That's the wow. That's when you look at it from that fucking
that-
angle. You know what I mean? You're like, holy
guidelines.
shit! It's
You're
all
like, damn.
connected. You know? So yeah. So that's right. When you get those negative energies around you, we got tools to do that with. You know, and different things like that. So yeah, that's cool. That's what we have to. That's what they never taught us.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, they told us all that shit
That's
was
what you
fucking
got.
witchcraft and shit.
Right. Yeah.
Since you gotta learn on your own, man.
That's what we should have known, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And it's because there's two sides to it, right? Like you can use it for your health, or you can use it for
Evil,
other.
right? Yeah, of course, definitely. But that's knowing the balance and having the idea for when to use it. When you need to use it for evil is when you're trying to banish some shit, you know, and you might have to get on their level and do some shit.
But you are right. That's like what they used to label as witchcraft. Like if you look back in history when we had doctors or holistic doctors in the neighborhood, herbalists, you know what I mean? That's what they were accused of, being witches.
Yeah,
When the society shift changed to where we weren't.
that almost makes you
You
think
know what I
why
mean?
the Salem witch trials happened.
Oh yeah.
Just to get rid of those people. Yeah,
Yeah.
it
Absolutely.
wasn't
That's one of
because they
that's one of
believed
the
they were
most
witches.
famous
It was
ones. Yeah.
to really get rid of these people.
Yeah.
They had a few of them that were
Right.
the story.
That were-
You know what I mean?
Right.
So that you'd have a story.
Right.
But behind the scenes, they was getting rid of these motherfuckers.
Yep.
You know,
Yep.
all the witchcraft. They're just trying to get rid of that shit.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
But behind the scenes,
People are getting back into it though.
Crazy.
yeah, you see it online with the
No, I'm good.
the Reiki, and you know what I mean, and just like
Yeah.
the ones with the copper, they put the copper on and they do the different things, and all that energy's coming back. That's the thing. And so we're starting to remember it and relearn it, and so that's good. It's coming back to the collective. I feel so. Yeah, definitely. We're starting to grow back into those things. Yeah. We're rising in vibration. Are you getting lighter? Do you feel it? Do you feel lighter? I feel lighter.
I do.
I feel lighter.
I feel like
Yeah, I definitely feel lighter. It's crazy
Yeah.
and healthy.
I feel like
I feel good.
give your body what you need.
Elevate your life. Kinglomerate
Yeah.
amongst sheep. January 1st.
It's coming out
Yeah.
January 1st, man.
You know what's up.
Yeah.
We'll let you know.
And don't think in that we still gonna be in 2024. I don't think it's 2025 because April 1st is really
The new year.
the new year. So 24 will still be going on.
Makes you wonder what year we really in.
Yeah. Are we in 2012?
I don't know.
Right.
Is it
If
truly
we really
2012
in,
now?
Look at the calendar shift.
With calendar shifts and Julian and
Yeah.
Gregorian and fucking what? Moon cycles. Huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
Who's really counting?
Right. Right.
And when are we starting from?
Right. Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Right,
Like all those things. We don't know none of that. We just trusted what they said.
Yeah.
You know, like, but we truthfully don't know none of that. Like that's, you know what I mean? Like that's when you really think about it.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
You know, none of that shit. Where'd that originate from? Where'd they get it from?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what you got. That's the whole mind frame I've been in these last few years. It's like
people
I can't trust nothing.
Yeah.
Like you know what I mean? Like, or I can't trust their story.
Yeah.
I got to read into it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that, in that idea of, oh, okay, that's what you want to say. Let me see what really happened.
Oh, really?
You know what I mean?
Right.
That's kind of where I've been at. You know, these last couple of years. It's like, I got your stories. I've heard your stories. You keep telling them to me in movies. You know, so I'm like, I get your stories, but why do you keep pushing the narrative? Because I feel like you're selling it to me now. And if you're selling it to me, that means you're hiding something.
Right.
Because you wouldn't have to sell it to me then. It would just make sense. You know? So that's how I started looking at stuff, and I'm going, okay, if you're selling it to me, that's how I always felt, though. That's why I wasn't always a big logo person coming up. Like I didn't wear a lot of the logo stuff. I just rocked my own kind of shit, or I found new logos. You know, I found new shit to do. Oh, shit. Hold on.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
That's some Vada music.
Right.
That's a cell phone ringing.
That's my ringer. Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to hear something cool when my ringer goes off. I don't want to dread my ringer.
Hey, somebody ever stopped you from answering your phone?
Right.
Somebody ever stopped you from answering the phone because your ringtone was so hard?
They'd be like, yo, let me hear the rest of that. Let me hear the rest of that. Let me hear the rest of that.
Like, man, let me answer my damn phone. Man, it's an important call. Hold up. I gotta answer my damn phone.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's crazy. That's some chill.
Yeah.
That was.
I gotta answer that.
Right.
Hello? Yeah.
I dance to it sometimes.
I'll
be like, okay.
Just vibing. I would too.
Yeah, why
would too.
not? Yeah, that shit's cool.
I would too.
Shit.
Oh, shit.
I see you called. I can't answer you right now.
I know, right?
Oh,
But I'm having a good time.
oh, time they think you busy.
Right.
You behind the scenes.
I just wanted to hear the ringtone.
You behind the scenes.
Now they know.
Cutting up.
Now they know. I just wanted to hear the ringtone.
So I had to call you twice.
Right.
I know your ass behind the
I
phone.
always call you back.
Right.
They're like, you do call me back a lot. Just listening to your ringtone?
Yeah, because you don't answer your shit. That's so funny shit. Oh man, he keep calling and you. Oh man, that could be. Oh, that's funny.
I'm enjoying it though.
Right. Yeah.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
Keep calling. I like this song.
Right. One more time.
Right.
Yeah.
All right, I'll get it on the next one.
Yeah. That's crazy.
No, come on, stop.
That's funny. Yep.
No.
Yep. Hope y'all spreading that love. Y'all spread that love.
Spread that love. Spread that truth.
Spread that
Yes,
truth.
sir.
Yeah, we're getting into it today. We're having the fun. It's like we started off kind of serious. You know what I mean? Got into a little bit of seriousness kind of things, and then we just got into a little fun. We started just fucking rolling. So that's cool. Yeah, man, that's how I do it. Get the business out the way.
Right. Y'all ready for the holidays?
Yeah, I'm as ready as I'm ever gonna be.
Right. Like, yo.
It don't feel
Not
the
gonna
same.
get no better.
Man. It don't feel the same. Yeah. It don't feel the same, bro.
It doesn't though. It definitely doesn't.
Yeah. This year's vibe was off with it for sure.
It don't even feel the same.
I've heard that from other people.
I agree.
Yeah.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? And you know I clean cars.
It's just different.
So.
Yeah, it's not saying that it's bad or anything,
right.
but it's just been different. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just been. It's not really felt like a holiday season.
Right.
In a way. So yeah, personally. But some other people might be like, "I'm fucking having a good time."
Right.
Yeah, some people into it.
Keep enjoying it. I mean, I'm just saying. I'm not
You
saying
know
I'm
what I'm
missing
saying?
anything. I'm just
Like
saying,
some people into it. Like today, I went to the lady house.
It's not as in our faces this year, kind of a thing.
Yeah.
That's how I feel.
Like today, I went to the lady house or whatever. I'm gonna clean her headboard. I'm like, headboard?
Oh, hello.
I never cleaned a headboard.
Who do you
before.
work for? No, I'm just kidding.
I'm like, clean the headboard.
Cleaning the headboard of a bed.
Yeah.
What? That was on your list of things to do.
Yeah, it was on the list.
Dang.
Yeah, clean the headboard. I said, clean it. I had never cleaned a headboard before in my life.
Right.
I cleaned the mattress.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But not no damn headboard. But it wasn't a headboard that I was expecting.
It was a big fluffy thing.
Yeah. No, it wasn't fluffy. It was like linen type. But it was a headboard, but it
Built into the wall or something.
nah. It was the bed set. It was some rich shit. You know what I'm saying? It was like it was like linen
It was
and
like
shit.
cloth. You just had to take it
Okay.
down and then.
Yeah.
So it was just
yeah.
beautiful. It was just
No,
beautiful
I ain't
cloth.
take it down. Right.
I got you.
I left it on because she was like, "Oh my God, look at." I was like, "What?"
It looked good.
It was like a little spot
That you couldn't
that I
get.
couldn't get out. But she, you know what I mean? She was satisfied.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Definitely, she was satisfied.
It happens
you know what I
sometimes.
mean? Right. You know what I mean? Look, I can't get everything,
Right.
but she liked everything else. She liked
Right,
everything
stop
else.
spilling shit.
Matter of fact, she gave me a review.
Know how to fix that? Stop spilling stuff.
Right.
What happened?
I'm just kidding.
Oh no! You was talking about.
I was just commenting on the stain.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what that was.
Yeah.
It was on a headboard. I'm like, I don't know.
That was.
That shit
You
was
know
crazy.
what that was.
Right, bro. I was
You
I was
know
about
what
to say.
that was.
She don't know that time. She looked.
Splooge.
Somebody break it.
Oh shit. Nice.
So y'all motherfuckers stain.
See,
in.
we're fucked up.
Y'all
man.
ain't know how this stain
We're fucked
looked.
up.
The stain was blue.
Cause she tried to clean it before with some type
See what I'm
of
saying?
Dawn soap or something.
See how I lied?
Afterwards.
Hey, you say your
Oh,
motherfucker
no.
switched out? That's crazy. She cleaned it before. You crazy.
That's why she called you.
This shit was blue.
You never know.
Oh shit.
Say, nah, man. It was cool.
Right. Yeah.
Everything was cool.
So you be having
the
to go clean
adventures.
more stuff than just carpets? You had to, it's just like
Yeah,
well,
like-
it's-
yeah.
Dang.
Yeah, but the main focus is the floor.
Yeah.
You know, we gotta get out the indents.
Yeah.
We gotta stretch the carpet. You know what I mean? Shit different from the other shit.
Yeah.
Shit
Yeah.
different.
You ever miss shit?
The other shit, what?
Or you always have a checklist you already know? Like, is there anytime you've ever just missed shit or something?
No.
No?
You know what to do.
Yeah.
If we got indents, get them out.
Yeah.
If you know what I mean? If the floor need to be stretched, stretch it.
Yeah.
Right. I got you.
And then clean it.
Just wondering, you know what I mean? Because that happens with people.
Yeah.
Sometimes shit
Ain't no
happens.
checklist.
But yeah.
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 Now, it should be one on the van.
Yeah.
It should be one for the vans. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, they need a checklist for that shit.
You ever come across where it's like, dang, this is so bad, you just gonna have to get another flooring, another carpet in there.
What?
Yeah. Some people's carpets are nasty.
Man, some people, what? Man, look, I can't even explain this shit. Like, when you walk in there, the carpet look tan. It's supposed to be tan, but the joint is black. It's like black, matted down.
Damn.
I seen some crazy shit.
I bet.
I seen some crazy shit. You know what I mean? But I don't judge nobody. You know what I mean? Can't judge
No, you
nobody.
can't.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like one lady, she was like, "Oh, you gotta excuse my house. It's a mess." Like, man, I'm not worried about none of this right now. I'm coming to do my job and
Right.
get out of here.
Yeah,
I ain't worried about
helping
nothing
you.
what's going on.
Yep. I'm just here
in
to help
your
you.
crib.
Yeah, I'm here to help you. That's
Right.
it. I'm gonna do my part, and I'll be on my way.
Sick. A
Ain't
lot of people
looking
get
back,
sick from the carpet too. You know what I'm saying? They don't know.
Yeah.
You know, and I ain't trying to sell them. You know what I'm saying? I be trying to tell people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, get your carpets clean. You know what I'm saying? People think I'm trying to get the money. Like, nah. For real, you know what I'm saying? Because
Carry stuff in it, yeah.
a lot.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people don't take their shoes off at the door.
Right.
And all that stuff in with them.
You got babies running around on the floor, all crazy.
Right.
Nah, man.
Definitely.
Yeah, you're right. You're definitely right. That's for sure.
Soaking in that environment.
Right.
Then you breathing the germs, you know what I'm saying?
Everything.
You get dust bunnies.
Getting everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we're getting. We're getting everything. We're just that was something somebody said a while back too, was wherever your mother was while she was pregnant with you, they're sucking in that air from that area, right? So that's being incorporated into your DNA too, is the air and the moments of that time is in you too, yeah. You know what I mean? Like it's
whatever you're doing when you.
That's what you were handling.
right. Yeah. Like that's kind of they're breathing that energy in from that area they're in too. So that brings different things. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you get into all that deepness of it, that's gonna change you somehow. It's gonna make you accustomed to certain things. I mean, you know what I mean? You get deep. I don't know. Something in there.
Something.
Yeah. I heard somebody say that the other day on a podcast or something, and I was like, that's interesting. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, if you think about it, they're breathing in that shit, and they're that's you growing right there. So they're anything they're bringing in at that moment, you know. So
anything they're doing,
including the air. You know what I mean? So yeah, definitely crazy. So whatever environment they were in at that moment.
Well, you got to figure that also depicts of your, like you did your birth chart, right? Like where was your mother at? Where were you born?
Yeah, right.
Know what I mean?
That's why I said it probably helps dictate that shit in a way. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna, or you know what I mean. It's like in a video game that enhances you in certain areas that you don't know yet.
Right.
You know what I mean? Until you grow and understand and build and evolve. You know, that's why some people are different, or everybody's different in so many ways.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because all our attributes are not the same.
Absolutely, absolutely.
You know,
Right.
but it's not meant to be that way. We're supposed to learn and grow from each other. That's the idea. You know. So yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You know, because you're more in depth at something that I could learn from.
Yeah.
Or you're more in depth at something that I can learn from. You know, and vice versa. And So that's how the world was supposed to work, and we could just talk knowledge to each other when we had those moments, and then have fun.
Yeah.
You know, have a drink, party, chill, buy some wings, whatever. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
And if we can exchange knowledge, we can exchange knowledge, you know, and that's it.
Yeah.
But it got corrupted, you know, like everything else, you know.
Oh yeah. Absolutely. Yeah, you'll have to send me your birth chart so I can try to break it down
I got you.
next time we do an episode. Yeah,
Yep, I got you.
for sure.
Yeah.
That would be cool.
Yeah, I heard him.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
next time you on this show,
Okay.
you
you're
gotta
going to
send
break
us-
down mine
Mark it.
Look, he's like, I've been waiting for this.
and time. Yeah.
Yeah.
And his own.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, and his own.
I just want to hear
So,
mine.
you know,
I need to hear what's going on.
we'll just check. We're just looking
That'd
for
be
insights,
something cool, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Something,
Yeah.
something
It's
to
crazy
know.
once you break it down,
Something
how
to
much
know.
it relates to, how much you find out that it truly does relate to
Does
your makeup.
does it help to actually kind of knowing us a little bit too now? You know what I mean? Like that kinda-
yeah, absolutely.
that would
Yeah,
help.
because then you can understand how that person operates or how that person thinks.
Right.
Or, you know what I mean, where that person leans.
Right.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like instead of just like not knowing the person and just seeing their chart, you can still know certain things, but like you don't know them though. You know what I mean, kind of thing.
Yeah.
That would be a different.
Yeah.
Like if you never met me before and then you saw my chart, that would be a different thing than knowing a little bit about me.
Yeah, but I can, when you break down your whole chart, you can really, for me at least, I'm like, damn, that makes sense.
Right.
Why I've always been this way, or
Right,
why
right,
I was
right,
always
right.
into
It's just
certain
made-
things, or why I thought this way.
Right. I got you. It
But-
clicked.
Yeah, and you can do that for other people, but I still don't know you. You know what I mean? Until I meet you.
Right.
And you know, so
That's what I was thinking in my head.
yeah, I still don't know you until I meet you.
Yeah, because you can't tell nobody.
Yeah, that's
You
what I'm
can't,
saying. Like
right.
you can only know
Till you
certain
actually-
things from
yeah.
a chart, and then you still got to kind of know the person to see.
Right.
Yeah,
it
yeah.
kinda
Once
comes
your chart
together.
breaks down, then it's
Gotta
gonna be
be
like,
around
okay, I have to.
I
I
see
saw it a couple
why.
times now. I
Yeah.
can see, yeah.
Right.
Or where, you know, maybe other parts that I haven't seen of you yet.
Right,
You
right.
know,
Got you.
Same, yeah.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah,
That's crazy.
yeah.
Yeah.
So you got to tune in next time.
Oh,
Coming soon.
That'll be good. Yeah.
Yeah, now there's definitely these have been really great talks. Yeah, every time,
man.
you know,
I
and
appreciate you guys for
yeah,
sure.
yeah. It's and the feedback I get is everybody's like, okay, yeah, it's got the intellectual, it's got this, y'all equate stuff, you know,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
yeah, so
That's
you know,
what
it's
I'm
like
here
people can
for.
hear it in a
Right.
different form, you know.
Yeah. From a different perspective.
Yeah.
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 So yeah, a couple people have said that that's made sense. Yeah, they're like, okay, I see from different perspectives. Like you have a perspective, he has a perspective, and you know, BDot's got a perspective, and you know what I mean. You can see those triangulate, and then they're like, okay, I see what we're all talking about the same thing, basically.
Yeah.
When it comes down to it, in the end, we're all saying the same things. We're just interpreting things just a little different in different places. That's it.
Yeah.
You know, but it's all the same shit. Same shit everybody else is saying.
Yeah.
Why is everybody talking like this all of a sudden?
Yeah. Well, it's a lot of what a lot of people are thinking, but aren't speaking.
Right.
You know.
Right. There's a lot of people who don't have a voice.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's still a lot of people that don't have a voice.
Yeah.
Yeah. For a lot of different reasons.
That's crazy.
You know,
Yeah.
a lot of different reasons. It's not, you know, because, you know, somebody can say, well, you can just turn your camera on and start talking. You can. But some people aren't in those positions. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
That really
yeah.
need to talk. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And different things like that or whatever, for
Yeah.
whatever reasons. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They don't have access to things like this, you know, for whatever reasons, you know? And so, you know, it's hard for them to get out there, but it's working. You're starting to see them now. They're popping up here and there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they're popping up here and there. You know, somebody starts helping them or something. Or they find somebody who they can trust and they can get some stuff put together. It's starting to happen. You know?
Yeah.
So the world's changing, folks.
For sure.
Yeah. It's definitely changing.
The new reality.
It's
Yeah. You have a
definitely changing, man.
Yeah. Yeah. For sure. You ever seen that? You ever heard of that theory of the time when two planets gonna shift, lower vibration, high vibration, right? You
Yep.
see all the people disappear. Or at least.
Like the rapture type thing.
Yeah, kind of like a yeah.
Yeah, I think
that's
Personally,
a
I
whole
think
nother-
the story we were sold of the rapture and all the good people that are going to disappear and shit, it was reverse. All the bad people were going to disappear, and the good people were going to be left, so that we could have our paradise that we were promised. You know what I mean? So I think
That was our mission.
right
To make down here
that
paradise.
Correct. Yeah, yeah. And we got sidetracked with the fucking bullshit. And so when that shift happens, the true shift, which I think it kind of already did.
You think so?
Yeah, I think it kind of already did. It just hasn't reflected here because that's the 5D. You know what I mean? So it's got to take a second to reflect down to the 3D. So we're kind of, that's the ramp up. We're going through it per se.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right.
But I think in the celestial or whatever level it is, it's kind of, you know what I mean? It's already done it. And it's just reflecting down now.
Yeah.
So that's why we're seeing, that's what we are. That's why we're reflections, you know? We're reflecting down from that.
Yeah, that's a good.
So that's kind of how I see it based on different things I've heard and gathered. You know what I mean? I can see it in that level. And I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, that makes sense to me. You know. energies and light and all that stuff, you know. So yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, man.
That's why you gotta vibe, bro. Gotta vibe high.
Yeah.
You know, we start wrapping this thing up.
That's why you gotta vibe high, folks.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Another
Chiefed
fun
out.
show.
Yeah, it was definitely fun. Definitely.
Thanks again.
Absolutely.
You know what
Love
we
it.
never did though? We never opened the show. We just kept talking.
Slide.
Yeah. I didn't think about that.
He
You right, though.
definitely
You right, you
did.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow, that was the first episode.
We just started talking.
Just jumped in.
Damn.
I was like, I'll give it a second and then we'll just jump in. You know what I mean? And then we just started
kept
going.
And that's crazy.
Passing the ball back and forth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn, we were so
involved,
in that
man.
much in conversation.
Yep.
So, yeah.
We just got lost in it.
Yeah.
Damn, folks. Hopefully you forgot. We ain't say that.
They know who we are.
Yeah.
I'll flash it up on the screen at the early parts.
Right.
You know what
And
I'm
we just
saying?
never say it. It just never gets
fall
said.
in there. You know what I mean?
That's a
Hopefully-
quick edit.
Oh, hopefully they forgot.
Right, there you go. We just ain't gonna say it. So what? No, I'm just kidding.
You know, some of their memories messed up anyway.
Right.
So they forgot.
They know what's up.
They forgot.
The music came on,
Yeah.
and we just started talking. That's how it rolls.
Just hit it. Right. Just hit it.
You know what you clicked on. How dare you?
Right. Oh. Yeah, buddy.
You know what you're here for.
Right.
Intellectual conversations and some shenanigans.
Yep.
Shit happens.
It's a live show and we're recording it.
Right. Yeah. That's for sure. You can definitely tell that now.
It's a live show.
Right. Yeah.
But you know what I mean? Yeah, hey, shit happens. That's cool when you're having good
shit.
conversations.
Good shit.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
When you're having good
shit.
conversations, you just get lost in it, and you just, you know, it's crazy that I'm even looking at the clock at this point. You know what I mean? We should have just kept fucking talking.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But we'll leave them with this. So, Awkward Intelligence. I'm Intox, along with
BDot, baby.
and our friend Constantine.
Yes, sir.
We'll catch you on the next one. Awkward Intelligence.
Just smoking vibe.
This is Awkward Intelligence.
Just smoking